Hey, where do I start? I started to create this micro voxel ray tracing engine a while back, and I've looked at the dates, and it's been almost 4 years. It was a wonderful, wonderful journey, and it was really intense at times, especially lately. Since I've also started the YouTube channel, I had more and more issues with pacing. So a monthly video upload doesn't seem like a big deal, and in the start it really wasn't. Since the first few videos were done in about a few days, I figured if I set myself up to do coding for 3 weeks in a month and do 1 week for content creation, I'd be good. But I wasn't. The lines I set were blurred together pretty quickly. At first, I had some downtime from coding in this content weekend, and I quite enjoyed it. I thought if I'm ready with the video itself, then I can prepare for the next one in advance. So I would spare some time for myself, and then in the end, I would just have a little barrage of videos that I could just upload. But that was that was never the case. Learning more and more stuff didn't give me more time. It made it possible to put more polish into the videos, which also increased the expectations, my expectations of myself and the content I create. So this insatiable need to progress, also with the library, was kind of putting a lot of stress on me. Seeing other people excel in this, whether it's Douglas with his amazing engine I don't think I can ever live up to, or Voxtopolis, which is an already actual game in production you can play with micro voxels, or Zephyr, MountainLabz, countless amazing people, I couldn't help but feel inferior. This is not something that I think will go away anytime soon, especially since I'm right now putting voxel stuff on hold. I just can't do this anymore. It's literally eating me. I feel my brain fizzing out when I encounter deeper problems. And the last nail in the coffin was this bug that I found, the latest bug, which is with the ray tracing of the level of detail data. It doesn't matter, but the deeper I went investigating, the more questions I've had about the logic itself. So at the end of it, I decided to redesign the whole ray tracing algorithm. Thought it would be better to just redo the whole thing with the acceleration structures and the many lessons that I've learned in mind. But I just couldn't do it. My mind went blank. So it's with great regret that I announced that I will be taking a break from updating the library in the unforeseeable future. It's a shame though, because I still have like 20 more topics I didn't get to make. Like half of them could be made without any particular implementation, but I just don't feel authentic making them if I'm not actively working on the library itself. Maybe after I return to this topic, these will be good places to reacquaint myself. Who knows? I don't. But I do love making videos though. I would definitely try out other topics. It's just that, well, I don't know what. I did start to implement an idea I originally wanted to use this library for, which is a fear of the dark survivor horror thing kind of situation, where you need to explore a dark, ominous dimension or whatever. I don't know. I may want to talk about that a little bit. And I would love to try out game development or, doing game development topics. But I really don't want to give fuel to the tutorial hell situation on YouTube, which that sucks. I definitely don't want to continue the pattern I already built up with the devlogs. I don't want to transfer this pattern into general video game development because it just hits different when the target is a really narrow niche, Because if somebody is watching the videos right now that I've put out, I know they will know what to do with this information. They're not going to misuse it, and they're not going to just copy-paste it mindlessly. So that's one of my primary goals, is to make people think, is to build up professional relationships, to talk with people, because as it turns out on numerous occasions, people are awesome. I just can't emphasize that enough, that the people I've encountered during my brief YouTube career as of now are just brilliant. I think I'm in a bubble of like really nice people, except that one guy. So what's next? I could start an OnlyFans. I don't know. There are about 300 subscribers for the channel, and obviously you are the 300 smartest people in the world because you subscribed to me early on. That's great. So if there's anything you'd love to watch, let me know. I definitely want to figure this out, and hopefully I'll be back in the saddle soon. And until then, bye and thank you.